What's good? What's good? Yeah. Yeah, you guys see the title. Yeah, I haven't really been too much on YouTube lately. Well, I've been checking out the videos and shit, but I haven't really been uploading and posting too much. Um, and there's a reason for that, like why I haven't really been posting. And I'm gonna go into a little later. Um, it's just I feel like a lot of people they make this spiritual shit seem deeper than what it is. And I'm not saying it isn't deep, but what I'm saying is a lot of people, the steps they need to take don't even really entail all this deep shit that they drown themselves in. So, like, I'm realizing that, and I'm realizing like it's about the simple step. That's why I like to give simple things for people to do to get you to a certain point because it's all about getting removing mental blocks and overcoming it's all mental mainly. Mainly most of your issues are fucking mental. So once you overcome that shit, you can do anything, and you do that by just doing practical shit that we all know what we need to do. But yeah. um and the reason I haven't really been making videos is because I know it's a pretty much a futile thing at this moment. Like it's futile. Like everyone's a fucking idiot. This world isn't gonna wake up. Um, most people are doomed, and you got people just gotta accept that. Like you guys see what's going on with this election. The fact that the election is a topic of discussion in anyone's fucking topic of discussion, that's a fucking problem. So you guys got to understand that. And then you got all this bullshit going on with YouTube and like them fucking with the algorithm even more. And I've been experiencing this shit. Like, yeah, people are saying it and making videos about it, but I noticed within the last fucking, I'll say 3, 4 months, they've been going hard at blocking people's views. Like, even when I see people's views who like in the thousands, it don't even make sense. Like, they should be getting more subscribers, but you can see how they fucking around. So I said a lot of this shit like a year ago. That is all bullshit. Like a lot of the things, and even people making videos, like anybody that you see that's like viral, they're full of shit. Like you ain't going viral now. And when I say viral, I'm talking about like you're getting hundreds of thousands of views, tens of thousands of views per video. You're not legit. You're just a fucking. It's all fake. It's all bullshit. But the fuck was this title even about? This is what really. I'm gonna have to start making some fucking points. I like to like. I'm gonna start doing what Mooney Mercury. He be making the points, and he fucking just goes off the points. I just free flow this shit. That's the thing about me. I just free flow it. That's why I let trolls come in my comments and I let everyone because I actually like it because I could free flow. Cause like I'm a free flower, but then sometimes like I don't like to be all over the fucking place. So when I see people they be trolling and shit, it's like I actually like that shit because it's like you're giving me shit to speak about. Oh man. But shit, man, I'm just sick and tired of this shit, to be honest. Well, I'm not sick and tired of it, but I'm sick and tired of seeing the ignorance. And like that's what I get sick and tired of. I'm not sick and tired to the point where like, oh, I hate life or I'm upset. Like anybody who's in that mindset if they hate life, you just got healing and shit you gotta deal with, pretty much. Cause that shit ain't normal. A lot of motherfuckers talk about, oh, there's no point of life and all this shit. And I'm like, nigga, how do you know there's no point if you haven't even lived fucking life? Yeah. Hold on, give me a minute, guys. Yeah. And it takes me into my title. Don't hate your life. You want to hate your situation. Like a lot of people, like you guys are in fucking shitty situations. So you're around shitty ass people. Like I realized, because I used to think I was an introvert. And I'm realizing I'm not no fucking introvert. I just hate most people because I don't resonate with most fucking people. Like even a lot of you guys out here, you say you're introverts, but then when you make videos, you have a rapport with certain people that you can talk good game with and build with and shit. So it's like all that introvert shit is mainly just trauma. A lot of people like they're just upset because I hate a lot of motherfuckers around me based on shit I've been through and time I wasted with people. So therefore, I don't deal with most people because I just don't feel like dealing with them. So I won't say I'm an introvert because because the reason I don't like talking to motherfuckers is because they're boring, they're bland. It's like one thing about me is I'm very picky when it comes to food, music, anything that you can consume and be in the desires. I'm very picky, but when I do like something, I actually fucking like it, and I could get too much into it. But I realize, like, when it comes to fucking people, like, I'm really I'm picky when it comes to like just people in general. I don't fuck with people like that. Like, and just that reason is why I don't like talking to motherfuckers. But when there's people that I see that are very cool and chill, I don't be thinking introvert and shit and all that other crap. That's why I realize like everything needs to flow natural in life. If it doesn't flow natural, then that's a problem. Never force anything. I don't force shit. You just gotta let everything just flow with the pace and let it go. Yeah. Yeah, I just want to come on and give you niggas an update what the fuck I'm doing and shit. Yeah. I've been still on my key going shit. Never stop. Never going to stop. I'm actually gonna be doing this for the rest of my fucking life. Like literally this is something like I actually found that I actually have a passion for doing. I'm gonna do this shit for the rest of my fucking life. Like I'm never gonna stop doing this because it's just there's no reason for me to really explain it. It's just I'm gonna keep doing this shit. It's something that I like about to keep going. But I still be on it and I don't fast no more. And fasting is I hate that word fasting. When I say I don't fast, I'm not saying I don't partake in what you think fasting is, such as non-food consumption. I just don't fucking fast. Anytime you hear somebody use the word fast, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're a rookie, they're an amateur, and they're just a fucking person who they're addicted to eating. Most people who fast, the subconsciously the main reason they do it is because they like to eat. Like they have an addiction with food. This is why they'll starve themselves and then they'll eat. That's a fucking disease. That's not no fucking you. Don't get me wrong. It's get healthy to fast, but when you hear somebody using the term fasting more often than you think you fucking should, then you need to understand that these people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They might maybe have a food addiction or a food problem, and they're just on these roller coaster diets and shit where they're fasting, they're eating because when they break their fast, they're eating bullshit. So that's why I don't like the whole fasting community. It's fucking retarded. It's stupid. It's like why like it's good that people are fasting. They talk about it, but you see motherfuckers out here. Oh, I'm gonna go on a 2 day fast. I'm gonna go on a 3 day, and then they think like, bitch, you're not doing shit. Like, first of all, I don't even like the word fasting anymore. And pretty much anything under 8, 9 days, you're just pretty much you're still good. One day fast is good, but anything under 8, 9 days, you're just pretty much fasting. And fasting is just you're training the body, you're healing the body, obviously, because you are healing the body after 3 days. But that's as far as it really is going. You're healing the body, but you're not tapping into the deeper healing aspect and the spiritual aspects and the breatharian type aspect, what they call it breatharian. You're not tapping into those deeper aspects by you not fasting for at least 8 fucking days. So anything under 8 days really, because even when I go on my fast really, like I don't really feel shit until like after 8, 9 days, especially now because we in a different time. So time is more accelerated. So this is why I say you got to stop looking at the days. Don't even say fasting. Just you're not consuming. Just don't consume and keep going and let how you feel be the judgment of if you're gonna end the fast or how far you are and how healed you. Let how you feel. Like what is the body experiencing? Certain aches and pains. Is it gone? Is it there? Like just that's how you judge this shit. That's how you judge it. Don't judge it based on how many number days, because that shit don't really mean anything. Really, at the end of the day, like anybody could do it. Because when I looked on the forums and I be on social media, everyone's talking about everything now. So we like in a different time where you have to really um be about your shit to the greatest. It's like everybody fasts, everybody meditates, everybody has a business, everybody does fucking everything, but everyone doesn't do everything. You fucking get it? Anyone can go online and pay $50 or however much to get a fucking little bum ass LLC of their failing business that's not gonna like fucking prosper. Anybody can go out and say they're a meditator or I've done a 2 day fast. Anybody can do a fucking 2 day fast, nigga. Like you see how fast the days are going, bitch. You couldn't do that shit back in 2019. When I first started doing this in 2019, everyone looked at me. I was crazy for fasting. But now everyone can do it because everyone's a fasting guru, everyone's a meditating guru, everyone's a business guru, and all based on what? Because of social media, and everyone thinks they can do everything, but no one can't do everything. So you got to understand the time that we're in. We're in a different fucking time now. The fasting, nobody can. Everyone does fasting. So who gives a shit now? So this is why you got to take it up another notch and take it up another level and actually be about what you're doing. Be about your business. Be about your shit. Because like even with the whole social media, I'm looking at social media and I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, this shit is so oversaturated. And then I get like, yeah, I see Moody Mercury's video and Dolo, and they talk about the dead internet theory, and a lot of this shit is bullshit, which I agree with that shit. But then when you really look at it, even when you look at the people that are speaking some, like let's just say people who are real, regardless if they're spiritual or not, you're looking at them like a lot of this shit is oversaturated bullshit. A lot of this shit is oversaturated garbage. Like it's the same thing over and over. And it kind of makes you like it loses its glamour and appeal because you see so many people doing it. And this makes you kind of think that we're at a time where a lot of this energy is gonna probably die out, and then you have to just be about your shit. Like it's not about just showing people. Like no one gives a fuck anymore that you're doing that you're doing you out of business or you're doing fasting, whatever. It's like, what are you doing with it? That's the time we're coming into because, like I said, most people, anybody could do a 1 day fast nowadays. It's really nothing. So when you talk about fasting, I don't even look at it the same way as I used to look at it before. I look at it like it's just some fucking. It is what it is. If you're not doing over 8 days, you're really not even doing shit. Shit's crazy. Yeah, it's hella late, hella early in the morning. Oh, he's fucking. Everyone's probably sleeping and shit. Ain't nobody fucking sleep. Motherfuckers still up. Nigga jacking off on that bullshit ass porn. Yeah. I'm just chilling right now, guys. Yeah, I'm not gonna really yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna take this channel in a different direction. I'm pretty much only gonna be probably posting on this channel if I'm gonna actually do like Qigong workouts or something. Yeah, because we gotta do a lot better. Like this whole I don't know, man. I feel like YouTube is a big fucking federal like it's like it's like some type of federal platform. Like I don't get the same good vibes and energy off YouTube I used to get. Like I feel like this shit is all fucking fake. It's staged, and it's like it's crazy. Like even like my channel right now, like with the views, like I be on my live, and like sometimes like they be like I feel like the views and shit, they be fucking with the views. Like it'll be at like 3, then because I remember one time it was at 8, then it went down to 0, but then people are still texting me in the comments, and I'm like, so it's like this shit is just fucking retarded, and it's like it's weird. So it's like that's and I'm not saying that don't use YouTube, but like you got to use it for real shit, like drop real knowledge, information, things that are gonna really help people. That's why they want to censor it, so you can really overcome that shit. So, because it's not saying you don't use a platform, it just there's a lot of bullshit on this fucking platform. A lot of bullshit spirituality. Like you'll see people out here, they'll go through a situation in life and they'll say they'll attribute it to God, or they'll say, "Oh, I found this," or like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. Don't tell me what the fuck don't sit there and try to do that bullshit. Like people say, "Oh, I found God," or "God spoke to me." Like, bitch, okay, like yeah, it spoke to you, but don't assume that that's how it is for me. Like God didn't speak to me, ain't nobody spoke to me, nigga. Like show me this guy who spoke to you, and then I'll believe you. If no one can show you anything, then they can kiss you. They can kiss your ass. Nigga, don't sit there and try to bullshit me with your fucking mind control and your games. Like hell no. That's one thing about spirituality they're doing is they're taking something that we all do naturally. Like I breathe naturally. I'm breathing naturally, right? I just thought. I just thought naturally, right? This is all this is all shit we do naturally. But why is it like when you go through some type of experience in life, they'll tag it like, oh, you're on a spiritual journey. They say, oh, you're on a healing journey or self development. Like all of these fucking dumbass, stupid words, man. They're fucking retarded. It's like why are you naming shit that I'm doing naturally? If I'm a human being having an experience, obviously I'm gonna try to have the best experience. But then they call that fucking healing or spiritual journey. And then this is what confuses everyone and makes everyone think of themselves more than what they really are. Like they'll be like, "Oh, I'm a chosen one. I'm a spiritual being." And it's like, first of all, bitch, if you didn't know English, you wouldn't even know any of that shit. And then second of all, it's like, what just like who chose you and why are you so special? And they'll be like, "Oh, I'm a chosen one because I have a mission, I have a spiritual journey, and I had a message. The spirit told me that I'm this." It's like that don't mean shit. That's just for you. You heard that message or whatever experience you had that was spirit that you thought called spiritual or whatever, that was for you. That wasn't for no one else. So like its importance is for you and what you do with it. Like not really for anyone else. I can give a fuck about your shit. You see what I'm saying? I don't. This is why I don't like about a lot of this spiritual shit because they be trying to confuse people and make people think like they're. And then they'll have people say like, "Oh, this person fucking they don't have they're soulless and I have a soul. Or I'm a chosen one and they're not chosen." And it's like, bitch, whatever that you whatever whatever reason you're calling yourself chosen, that really ain't even special. That's just your that's something you're going through because we're all going through an experience and that's what you can say we're going through. Where you want to call that special or some type of chosen mission or whatever, that's on you. That ain't fucking what it is. Like who the fuck are you to really say something is at the end of the day, it is what it is. Your names you put on it is like that's all you, but then they have this spirituality out here. They got these dumbass motherfuckers just fucking running their damn mouth talking about like making shit like it's kind of doing like some type of like weird ass like mind control shit or witchcraft where they take something that's really not something and they make it into something. That's something I realized. They'll take something that's not something and make it into something. Like say, "Oh, you're a chosen one," and I'm on a spiritual journey. Where in reality, bitch, we're experiencing life, not trying to be caught up and trapped in hell. Whatever you want, if you want to call it spiritual journey, self development, you can call it that. But then they'll call it something, and then try to make it bigger than what it is, and try to tie spirituality and all these other fucking things around it. And then they'll even bring other spirits in the mix. Like, oh, I gave a like it's just weird, dude. It's hella weird. It's hella weird. Yeah. I probably gotta take this video down. Fuck this video. I don't feel like talking. I don't feel like this is just an update video, which should let you niggas know what's going on. But I probably go. I'm gonna go live a little bit later today. I'm gonna go live a little later today. I don't even want to go live right now. To be honest. I mean, this motherfucking shit.